I'm Mary Ann Connolly, and I direct the bands, and I teach music education at the college. And this is my 15th year, and I'm an alumni of St. Scholastica. We have a concert band that I direct. It's a mixture of people from all different departments and majors, and they find it gives them balance to their day. Another program that I oversee is music education, and for people that want to teach music, they need to get almost a double major. It's education classes and music. And our education department is fantastic, and we work very closely with them to make sure that students get experiences out in real classrooms in the schools right from the very beginning, from the first year they're in, so they get a chance to experience that. At St. Scholastica, we have a really small student to faculty ratio. So within our department, the variety of professors goes from our youngest faculty member that just joined us last year to people that have been here 25 years. So we've got the energy of the youth and vitality combined with the experienced. And it just makes for a great balance. We all really appreciate each other's strengths. And we not only just respect each other, but we like each other. So we work together. So a student is learning about musicality and developing their technical skills. And maybe in their lessons with their private teacher, they're working on something that also connects with what they're learning in music theory and in music history to tie it together and make it a holistic approach.
I decided to enroll in the CSS band program because I have always been involved in music since I was little, and I just wanted to continue that, and the band program here is so fun. I would definitely recommend the band program here for prospective students. The band program gives you a lot of opportunity to stay involved in music, even if your schedule is very tight. The director, Mary Ann, she's so fantastic, and the band just really feels like a family. My most favorite thing about the band program would have to be the fun that I have there. I am always doing something different.
I decided to enroll in the band program at CSS because I really wanted to keep playing horn. I played horn in band in high school, and I didn't want to stop. The band program here is really unique because even though it's a small school, we have a lot of kids who are really talented, and you don't have to be in the music department, like you don't have to be a music major to be in band. I really like band because of Mary Ann and my section. Like, I have a section of horns that sit right next to me, and we're like best friends, and the trombone's behind us, and we're always like kind of talking even though we're not supposed to. But everyone there really wants to play music and really wants to make it better, and I really appreciate that, and I like doing that.
In music, you have your applied lessons, which are one professor, one student for an hour every week. And sure, you're working on your solos, but it's also an opportunity to connect up and ask questions or make sure that you've got all your ducks in a row. And then several times during the semester, students perform for each other and for the faculty in a very relaxed atmosphere. So it's an opportunity to show what you're working on, but then after they're done, and of course we applaud, then we sit and we talk about what are some suggestions from the students and the faculty to help them to do better next time, or things to work on, and it's very positive. And then not only is that going to help their musicianship, but when they are out teaching, they might remember how they learned something and then pass that on to their students and help them do better. It's sort of two different answers to talk about those that should participate in the ensemble versus those that should make it a career. I think that participating in music, actually singing or playing, is just that much more enjoyable than just listening to music, and it's a lifelong skill. I know people that are in their 70s, 80s, even 90s that still participate in their music groups. So I say, absolutely do it. For those that are thinking about teaching, I remember talking to someone who was further along. I was just in high school and I talked to a music education major from a university about going into music education, and she said, you need to love music, love it so much that you're willing to work your tail off, and you have to be a little bit crazy. I would say that you need to be passionate about your music and love it, to be dedicated to be the very best that you can be at it, and love the students, because it's really about the students. But you have a chance to impact lives at the most formative years, junior high through senior high. I was lucky when I taught junior high and senior high that I had those students over 6 years, and I saw them grow and develop, and I was part of that. And it's really an honor to be in students' lives that way.
I decided to enroll in the jazz band program here because during my tour I came in and they were playing, and I've been playing in a jazz band for the past 6 years and just thought it would be a good fit for me. I think what's unique is the fact that we play on Wednesday evenings, so it's a little bit more relaxed feel than most jazz bands that I've seen practice every single morning. So it just felt like it would be a lot of fun, and it is a lot of fun so far. My favorite part about being in a jazz band is definitely being in the rhythm section. It's just being able to keep the tempo and keep going. And we always have, every 4 years, we go down to the cities and play for Duluth Day. And it's just a lot of fun to be able to play in front of other people and just enjoy jazz and keep it going through year to year.